Texas today at NRG Stadium as we are going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Another opportunity to put on the headgear and finish this season on a winning note comes in the Texas Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Oklahoma's offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking left. He's got him wide open. Turns it on down the left side. Inside. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The Red Raiders offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. They'll have their hands full trying to find any breathing room at all against one of the top defensive backs in the country in Eli Bowen. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Grabbed behind the line. It's Simmons. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Under pressure. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Burrowing for yardage. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big third down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
It's always interesting to view the good teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's That's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looks it in. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing.
Snags it, and he's open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
That's some pretty sticky coverage right there, man. You play that man-to-man coverage and you have those out-breaking routes. I tell you what, you got to kind of be careful as a QB how much you want to attack that, especially when the coverage is so tight. He does a good job staying glued to the receiver and knocking the football down.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. Rushes on. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his big tight end.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, gonna throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. They want to throw it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick give. It's Dickey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Rid of it on the RPO. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's changing the play. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits zero. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to zero. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Carter. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Carter. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Second down to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Got him right there. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that first down, and now they've got a decision to make on fourth. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Sells to Faith. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense, take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed. Playmakers out wide. Listen. Great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside, they're going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
Right side, it's Thomas.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Sooners will try to convert on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Long way to go on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Dickey. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man.
Snags it, and there's running room. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. From the gun, it's Dickey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Sells to run, looking to pass. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Hits inside. It's Sticky. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll run with Joyner. Just smothered on the play. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The play fake. Rush right in his face. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They've got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. Trying to get started. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's going to take off. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you dive and make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
They're all over it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Turns it loose deep. He's got it down the field. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll return it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Texas Tech's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Carter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Making the adjustment on the play. Drives inside. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. And he gets it away.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was drilled just as he... Pass, it's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Gets the back moving. Selling the fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's going to come up about 5. Short of the line to gain.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Left side is Harris. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. You've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they stuck with him, forced him to scramble. They're able to get to him and bring him down.
Powers inside. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Run in the red zone. It's Blaylock. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going with the counter play here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Final play of the quarter coming.
Here we go. Ready.
Off play action on 1st down. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The quick out. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today, Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Plows his way ahead. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Extending the play. He'll pull it down. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
The Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice 2nd down defense there that time. It looked like the defense was anticipating the drag route that time. You saw they were able to rally to the ball, get him down on the ground. It now sets up 3rd down in the red zone. Let's see what they do here.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets it. The 8-yard line.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
They'll try it over the left side. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Holds it, trying to get the corner.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Right side, it's Carter. Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. Running inside. It's Blaylock. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination.